Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're taking a quick look here at Loom just to help understand what's going to happen next potentially with this coin. Generally speaking, when it does this it has this kind of movement, you want to be careful just shorting into it because it could continue to take off. But generally speaking, I want to say thank you very much for the request for my community members. And also, yeah, thanks again, Jules and Alexandru for posting your results for the FLM trade. Really happy that worked out for you after taking a look at my video yesterday, so greatly appreciate that. And once more, this is a request from our member here, JCXB81. Thank you for requesting I cover this. If you are part of our Discord, you can go ahead and submit those requests if you'd like through the request section, or of course, let me know through Discord, Telegram, or Twitter as an alternative. Okay, so there's all available here for you. The link's down below if you're not currently part of those communities. So when it comes to Loom, what we want to talk about here is a few key factors, okay? The biggest factor for me is the overextension here in the RSI. We are getting closer to about 90. We have been this high for some time, okay? So a lot of times when it comes down to like shorting or just say taking another long, for example, if you're already in this, you want to consider waiting for the price action to come back closer to 70 on the RSI. Okay, so overextended by no means should it likely continue, but coins like this oftentimes do, and we want to look at some other factors too to kind of see if we've seen an overextension on all time frames, then that might be a consideration to short. So for right now, there's no doubt that this is overextended, but you got to recognize too, this green bar here, this is the money flow index and telling us that we have a lot of volume coming into this coin, and with extra volume comes sustainability at those new price points. Okay, so try not to just go short because you see the price is way high. It can go much higher and liquidate you. That's why if you use low position size, low leverage, you can essentially survive these types of ups and downs, if you will, these candle wicks, and get where you need to go. So be careful using large leverage and large position sizes. Very, very tumultuous, right? It can lead to being wrecked very quick and disliking crypto altogether. There's a lot of money to be made, but you can make a lot more money with less risk. There's just no doubt about that. In fact, touching on less risk here, if you take a look at our premium group, we took nice profits from Algorand, 22% Lena, 14%, and Bluezell, 163%. That was about a 9-day swing trade. Okay, so you got to keep in mind that was 5x leverage. Some folks did use 10 to 20x and made a lot of the money on that, but just say you use that high of leverage and the price hits a stop loss, you're going to get liquidated and it sucks. Okay, trust me, I get liquidated too. It's not an abnormal thing. It happens to anyone. But I prefer my success rate to be higher, and when I lose money, I prefer it to be less. And when I win, I prefer it to be just realistic and not ridiculous, if that makes any sense. All right. Anyways, sorry, I go off on tangents there about those things because I'm passionate about helping traders become better. And unfortunately, a lot of folks come over to me when they are getting wrecked by large leverage, and it kind of sucks. Okay. So once more, you want to become a better trader. CryptoCash.tech is a site linked down below where you can essentially join our trading community. We do have Premium and Premium Plus membership. Just so you know, it is essentially a situation where we have a discount right now for our summer sale that's lasting until the end of the month. Be sure to check that out. Hopefully that can help you. So taking a look here at Loom, what we want to talk about is a few things on the 4-hour time frame. We can see this retest of this resistance level here at 0.786 on Fibonacci. I'm going to round up a little bit and say 7 cents, but it's just under 7 cents. Okay. So at this 7-cent mark, we can see this pretty strong resistance level. So a lot of times you'll see this gravitational pull towards that, where the price action will pull it right back there to fill that level. Okay. And a lot of times that is a fair value gap, which we can see here. There's a pretty significant fair value here, with the price gapped up so high in between candles that there is a lot of meat left on the bone. So the bears are wanting to take this profit. Okay. So just keep in mind, the price action didn't shoot up this high because of folks like you and I. This is market movers. They're moving the market up, and they'll move it right back down. They may move it up again before they do so, but that is exactly what we want to pay attention to, these gaps here. And a lot of times that's what leads to this gravitational pull towards that center line, essentially, that halfway point or that most recent high. Okay, so pay attention to this most recent high here. I'm speculating 7 cents would be a good target for either a long or a target to be able to short to that level. It may not come all the way down there, but that is more than likely going to be an area in which we will see retested. RSI is coming back down to 70, so this kind of lets us know here we can either get a bounce or the price will drop down below. We do have a potential pennant pattern here forming as well, where you can kind of see the price action working itself into a wedge. We could see a second leg up, but the probability that's fairly low considering we already kind of had one. Okay. Oftentimes you don't see two pennants breaking out back to back. It's less common for the second one to occur. So again, these aren't exact pennants, but they're forming kind of this overextension and then potential for pullback, but then it continues higher. Let's take a quick look at liquidity as well. We don't see a tremendous amount here on the 4-hour time frame. Hourly, we do see some liquidity sweeps here, so it wouldn't be crazy to see the price come up here and then down after that, because oftentimes with this area of liquidity, we can see the price action retested, either broken to the upside or just retested to fake you out, or this a situation where you see like a power of 3, right, where the price comes up and then it'll come right back down. And that, just keep in mind, there's a fair value gap down there as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we hit one more leg up and then the final leg down afterwards. That said, hourly, let's go ahead and wrap this up here. We can see Ichimoku Cloud is letting us know if you have a long position open, you should have closed it by now. Conversion lines averaging itself out of the baseline there, essentially diverging, for lack of better terms. So we've lost our momentum to the upside. We've gone sideways long enough where the price action should have gone up from now, but it hasn't yet. So the likelihood of the price action pulling back from here is greater, but we do got to recognize we're still above these levels here. Okay, so this moving average here based on the cloud, if we travel into it, just say the price goes sideways here, then that'd be an excellent shorting opportunity. I'm even considering a shorting opportunity right now, as a matter of fact, because it does feel like it's overextended. Once more, we could see one more leg up, so I'd probably average my position up, if you will, for the short as the price goes up with smaller position sizes. Okay. Again, different strategies, but I like to have multiple entries on my positions because I don't like to take trades that I go all in and all out. I like to kind of average in and average out, if you will, and I think it's smart to do that because taking profits is an important part of being a profitable trader. So the long story short here is that we're overextended on multiple time frames. We're starting to test that level there where we could actually see the break to the downside here based on this level getting multiple attempts. Okay, so to me, we could very well see a liquidity sweep up here to retest this 13-cent range, and then the price pulls back. So hypothetically, you could wait for a short for a little bit higher. That could happen. There's no guarantees in that, though. The one thing that is more likely is that this fair value gap somewhere down between 8 and about 10 cents will probably get filled in the relative near future. So this looks like a decent shorting opportunity. Again, small position size, please, if you're going to be doing this, just because, again, it's Rec City. Coins like this will candle wick up. I mean, look at this here. Just say you'd shorted right here previously. You would have seen a 16% leg up, and that 16% at 10, 20, 30x, that's liquidation city. Okay, so tons of folks probably got liquidated there because they tried to short too soon. Well, this is proven to essentially be making lower highs, and now we are starting to see parallel lows. The probability of the price action breaking down from here is pretty great. Okay, so again, more statistical probability of the price going down than up from here. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes up one more time to sweep that last little bit of liquidity, but it would make a tremendous amount more sense for the price action to pull back to this level. So as per usual, I'm going to send out a playout chart on our Telegram and our Twitter accounts, same as Discord as well, where you can kind of see what's going to happen next. I kind of just provide these playout charts on all different platforms. Okay, so it's all available here for you. Choose whichever one works best for you, Discord, Telegram, or Twitter. All linked down below. Looking forward to working with you there. If you have questions, concerns, reach out to me direct. Discord is probably the best way to communicate with me because you can communicate with a bunch of other esteemed traders, and we're all doing fairly well right now. And it's just a really nice experience to be able to kind of just bounce some ideas off other traders and have a good time doing it, right? So thanks again so much for joining me here. Hope you learned something here today. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.